Assalamu alaikum. Without further ado, let's go right in.
Take a look at this from CBS.
Now with the Russians marching in, it's changed the calculus entirely. Tens of thousands of people have tried to flee the city. There will be many more. People are hiding out in bomb shelters. But this isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan, that has seen conflict raging for decades. This is a relatively civilized, relatively European, I have to choose those words carefully too.
Well, obviously, not carefully enough, because clearly your racism is showing there, isn't it? This is what these outlets, complain Fox News, do. You scratch the surface, though, and you see they're all the same. Ukraine's a civilized country, meaning it's a white country. It's not a brown country with brown people in, like Afghanistan or Iraq or any of those other countries that have been in conflict for decades. And why have those countries been in conflict, by the way? Oh yes, that's right, because your country has been bombing the crap out of them in wars, unconstitutional, illegal wars, based on lies. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, because I am really starting to understand that this conflict between Russia and Ukraine is exposing a hell of a lot of hypocrisy in our Western media, especially considering their silence on the wars that we support, such as the war in Yemen right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the word that you guys know I'm about to say, the T word that the media portrays Muslims as, astaghfirullah. But us, defending our countries against the invader, we'll call it T word. Yeah, Ukraine, and rightfully so that they're defending themselves. That's not my issue. But they're being praised for defending themselves. Well, that's what we're labeled. Tell me how that makes sense.
The man speaking facts. The man speaking facts. I mean, they're trying to make it light, like what's happening. Like it's not that big of a deal. It's not as big a deal as like, Iraq or Afghanistan or Palestine, Israel, Yemen, all these other spots, right? They're trying to say that it's not as serious as that, but it's like, dude, what's happening? It's still happening. Like you can't take that away. Like people are dying out here, bro,
Mm,
for no reason too, for no reason. So I mean, man, speaking facts, like I said, bro.
I agree, man. I agree. This is the sad state of affairs of modern mainstream media, bro. And the media only
Mm,
shows you the narrative they want to show you, bro.
mm.
Apparently, yesterday Somalia got, and the day before Yemen got. I don't see this in the
Oh yeah,
news.
bro. Bro, it's very selective, and it goes to what I said in the video that I made like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I don't remember. About this being like a sign, and some people are actually, a lot of people, let me rephrase that, a lot of people got real hurt about
Why'd
it,
you put that
sensitive.
transvestite in the thumbnail, bro?
It just,
Do you know how disrespectful that was to the ABCEFGHIJKLMNOP community?
bro, listen, it was very befitting, so I threw it
Mm,
in there. But people were getting offended, also like actual Muslims saying like, "Oh, this is the wake up sign. Like, are you serious? Like, oh, these other things aren't the wake up signs." And that's not what I was trying to make it out to be. I'm just saying like, okay, this is part of these signs. And
mm,
Allahu Alam, Allah knows best, and there are way more signs than I can even grasp my head around, my little head. People
mm,
need to get ready. Right? People need to get ready because it's all been prophesized.
mm.
So if you don't get ready, if you don't start learning now, like, okay, how do I live off grid? How do I defend myself? How do I don't know, bro, the basic stuff, man. How do I farm? How do I raise animals? How do I fish? Stuff like that. I've said in the video, but it's like, this is the very important stuff that we need to start learning now and preparing ourselves and get ready because it's a very, it's reality, and inshallah, that doesn't happen. Inshallah, it doesn't happen in our lifetime, but you don't want it to happen and then not be ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, 100%, man, 100%. Do you know what this, like, one thing that I really got out of this situation, bro? It was a
Mm.
cycle you were talking about, bro. That good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. The weak men that have been the brothers, fathers, grandfathers, you know, amirs, the imams. No, no disrespect to all the imams. You guys know what I mean. Just the soft, effeminate, weak men that have let go of their covenant with Allah. And as a man, first and foremost, their khira and everything else that it entails. These men have created these hard times. Now, inevitably, of course, these hard times are going to create strong men, inshallah, of course. But do you realize we're literally in that cusp, in that 180, in that turning point? This is the trajectory. This is the course of the trajectory that the dunya is about to take, bro. It might take a few years, it might take a few decades, but hard times are coming, bro. And this is not the first thing, and this won't be the last thing, right? And what you're saying is facts, bro. Men need to learn to be self sufficient, right? Farming, self sustaining farming, living off grid.
Well, if you made it this far, the whole point of this video is to shed light on what's going on and to give you a reminder or a warning as to what may come because we don't know the truth, right? We don't know what's really going to happen, but it's been prophesized, and even the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it himself in the hadith where when the Dajjal comes, like go to the mountains, live like the people in the mountains. You can't do that if you don't know how to do it. Right? You're not gonna go to the mountains and say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna live off grid,"
Mm,
and you don't know what you're doing. Right? So now's the time. The time is now. Prepare yourself, and inshallah, it doesn't happen. You know, but it's better to have these skills and not need them than need them and not have them. And then something that I was gonna say in the video that I forgot, so I'll say in this video, is that it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. Let that sink in.
mm. And something else I'm gonna say that I got from yours truly, Miko Angel over here, is it's better to not need something but have it than to need it and not have it. And it is at this time, bro, this time that all the skills that we might not need today, we might need it tomorrow. So do your best to acquire these skills, equip yourselves with these strengths and these skills, even if you don't need it. I'd rather be that person, bro, at least having it at my disposal than one day needing it but not having it, bro. It is probably for this reason that I'm gonna move to Thailand, bro, in the next few days, and I'm gonna start a civilization, bro, a colony. I'll let you in, bro, if you want to. Maybe I'll
Nah,
think about
not
it. But
Thailand. Let's
yeah,
do
bro.
somewhere else.
No, I'm coming to Thailand, bro. I'm gonna kick you out
Well,
of
come to
Thailand.
Thailand. Come to Thailand, experience it, but not for like doing what you're thinking.
I'm trying to do that, off grid, horizontal farming essay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking?
Mm,
Aside from the fact that the point that you brought up, I literally said it, so you're just reiterating it. But I'm thinking of if Allah provides the sustenance, funding someone to learn everything on like how to live off grid, and then having them record everything to like make a proper YouTube channel that shows everything like on point. You know, because like, I want to do that, but right now like my time is super limited, so I don't know if I can do that. But if I could fund
mm.
that for someone to do that, and then at the same time they're providing all of that, not just for myself but for everyone, like that, mashallah, that would be proper.
Man, Allah Mubarak, bro. I'll make dua that we can facilitate that, bro, and we can fund that.
Inshallah,
I'll also make dua that we can get your studio set up, bro. The nice little setup, bro. Proper,
inshallah.
mic, camera, and all that. It's good now, alhamdulillah, bro. But Big things are
We
coming,
will.
bro. For our subs, people that don't know, 2022, inshallah, big things coming. Make some dua. I don't want to talk about it and talk too much about our goals, bro. But inshallah, big things coming. You already know. So
Inshallah.
make this year your year as well, inshallah. All right, Anho, bro.
Yes.
With that being said,
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
bro, bro, I was dying when the brother was speaking on the live stream today, and someone wrote Charizard use glare. Astaghfirullah, may Allah forgive us, bro.
I mean, but yeah, to wrap up the video,
Charizard fainted, bro. Bro, you actually fell asleep too. That was a perfect comment.
I did fall asleep, bro. I
I
did.
know.
I remember when like I heard you laughing, like I just like I woke up and instantly like just looked up into the screen, like yo, what the hell just happened?
I think there's another thing too. It's the perseverance aspect too. Like we're more willing to stick through with things that we set out with an intention.
It's impossible to have empathy for others if you're not patient. So may Allah bless you for that.
First off, I'm gonna agree with the fact that the whole thing you said about friends, where it's like if they're affecting you more than you're affecting them, then you should probably get some new friends.
You want to be investing, stocks, shares, bonds. You want to be investing in crypto because there's this thing called inflation, which means every year that passes by, the value of a dollar goes lower and lower and lower. And the reason being is because they're printing more money, right? That's why money is haram. At least the paper money is haram.
Provided that you're actually there and you're being a good father and the mother's being a good mother, best conditions.
And behind the mic, Hamza, Andreas, Zortsis, we will go in with our final three with brother Angel, inshallah.
Inshallah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
It's not just a responsibility on you, it's responsibility on all the children, especially your father.
In our private area is very elastic, and yeah, if you go too fast, the skin will literally crease up into like the edge of like the little clipper things, and you will literally clip your skin. You don't want to be on YouTube or the internet or anything that amount of time, but it's the fact is that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.